place to live for music and opportunities. And they were so cool. They were like, all right, let's do it. So we sold our house, we sold our farm, and we moved to Nashville almost a month after my mom retired.
Well, if Mom is listening, we want to thank her for her service.
Yes. Thank you, Mom.
We've got people jumping on already.
Oh, cool.
Jeff Hoosman said he loves your voice
Thank
and your
you.
rebel style. Great combination.
Rock and roll.
Now, who's some of your influences?
Some of my influences. Man, that's really hard. I really love all of the older artists like Fleetwood Mac, Janis Joplin, that whole like 70s hippie style. I really love that. And I also really love bands like Motley Crue and No Doubt. Love all those bands that just kind of have like an edgy sort of thing to them.
Sure.
Yeah.
I like you more and more all of a sudden.
Those two in the middle, that's kind of like the hippie songwriter kind of feel with the edgy stuff in the middle. That's me.
Brian, I want to let you know that Mark is on TeamSpeak, ready to speak to us. So just
I'm sorry. I probably had him muted.
Shame
I'm
on
used
you.
to muting you, not him.
Hey, now.
Oh, no, he's there. He's fine.
Mark, you want to speak? DJ Doctor.
Oh, hang on. He's not. Hang on. He's not with us. He is muted. Okay, I'm sorry. There you go.
There he is. Mark? Like a well-oiled machine we are, I tell you what.
Either he's muted or he's giving you guys the silent treatment.
I would go for the second.
Well, you can mute the hillbilly anytime you want.
Thanks, boss. I appreciate that.
Well, whatever it takes to run efficiently. That's all I say.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Well, how's things going back there in the Mecca of Manchester?
Well, so far I've only seen Spider-Man 3 times as he passed by the window on the 13th floor. Other than that, we're doing well.
Okay.
That was pretty much going to be my answer, too. I was like, what?
I don't know.
Well, Ciera, I'm sorry that, when I'm not there, you're on your own, unfortunately.
Well, it's all good.
And
We're
the
having
cool
fun.
thing about this TeamSpeak is, well, that's good. But the TeamSpeak is giving me triple feedback. I'm hearing myself 3 times.
Oh, great.
Echo.
It like runs through your head, man. Are you having flashback to the 60s?
Yeah. Yeah, the 1870s, probably. Well, I'll let you guys get back to the show. Ciera, thank you for being part of us tonight.
Oh, thank you for having me. I'm happy
guys,
to be
you take
here.
care, and then I'll talk to all you boys tomorrow then.
All right. We'll talk to you soon, Mark. Have a safe trip back.
All right. Take care, guys. Take care.
Yep.
Bye. Oh, I heard myself.
Well, let's go ahead and jump into a second song, and then we'll talk some more.
Sounds good. This song is called Are You Down? And I wrote this song a little while back. Here it goes. I'm not the sappy kind, but I kinda like when all these thoughts just flood my mind and I don't know how to say. You drive me crazy, 'cause I'm afraid I'll scare you away. Kinda wanna know where this thing goes, wanna know if you wanna know too. 'Cause I don't wanna give you all of me. me if you won't give me all of you? Are you down with making it official? Or are you wanting to keep it casual? 'Cause not knowing where this thing is going's gonna make me flip my lid. Are you down like the girls on the dance floor? Every time Flow Rider comes on, I wanna hear you say the words. I don't care if it hurts. Are you up for the ride? Are you down? I'm okay with keeping it this way, but you know it sounds great. A new beginning. I wanna say it wouldn't change a thing if you don't feel the same, but I'm hoping you may. Kinda wanna know where this thing goes, 'cause I wanna know too. I don't wanna give you all of me if you won't give me all of you. Are you down with making it official? Or are you wanting to keep it casual? It's not knowing where this thing is going's gonna make me flip my lid. Are you down like the girls on the dance floor? Every time Flow Rider comes on, I wanna hear you say the words. I don't care if it hurts. Are you up for the ride? Are you down? See where this goes. It's out of my control. Babe, don't let me down, making it official. Or are you wanting to keep it casual? It's not knowing where this thing is going's gonna make me flip my lid. Are you down like the girls on the dance floor? Every time Flow Rider comes on, I wanna hear you say the words. I don't care if it hurts. Are you up for the ride? I wanna hear you say the words. I don't care if it hurts. Are you up for the ride? Are you down? Down. Are you up for the ride? Are you down? Thank you.
So, Ciera, how long have you been playing music?
I've been playing music. I've been singing for as long as I can remember, and I've been writing songs since I was 8. But I started doing music, like, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life, when I was 12. So I started doing music back in Oklahoma. I was just taking lessons at this local music store, and they had a little recording studio in the back, and they were like, hey, we're trying to do some stuff with our studio. Do you want to record an album? And I was like, yeah, I would love to. And I had notebooks full of songs, and my parents were like, we had no idea that she was writing songs. So I started doing the album there, and then I put a little music video out on YouTube for my song Volunteer Soldier. And shortly after I put that out, like a week later, Big and Rich's team called, and they were like, hey, can she open for us when we come to town? And I was like, yes. And right before they called, my dad was sitting down with me at the kitchen table, and he was like, all right, he just released a video. He was trying to like bring me back down to earth, because I was like, I released a video. It's so cool. Like, I didn't understand how the music business worked. So I was looking for my song on Billboard, and I was like, I have no idea how this works, but I'm really hoping my song gets there. And he talked to me, and he was like, that's not how it works. And right after that conversation, Big and Rich called, and he was like, I'm so happy but deflated at the same time, because everything that I just told you just kind of proved not to be true. And I was like, yes, this is it.
That's great, though.
Yeah, it's awesome. So I've been doing music ever since then.
Now, have you opened for others besides Big and Rich at this point?
I have. I've opened for Joe Diffie, Tracy Lawrence, Mark Chestnut, Trick Pony. I think I said all of them.
Anybody big?
For a second, I thought you were serious because, like, I always have like a hard time like getting people's jokes. So I was like, for a second in my head.
No, that's some big company.
Yeah.
That's some
You just
big
say,
boots.
"Are you kidding, hillbilly?"
Joe Diffie, Mark Chestnut. That's great.
Yeah, it was a cool thing. I think that was like 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago? Oh my gosh. But it was
No.
really cool because not too long ago I got reacquainted with Heidi Newfield from Trick Pony.
Right.
And I was like, hey, I opened for you in Cuba, Missouri. And she's like, Ciera! It was a really cool deal.
It's great when they remember you.
Yes, it is. Because if I had walked up to her and she didn't remember me, it would have been really awkward. So it's really good that she remembered me.
I think the one time that I got to open for Ronnie McDowell, I don't think that he would remember who the hell I was if I walked up to him and said, hey, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, it's funny.
Yeah, that's great. So you've been here you've obviously got one project done while you was in Oklahoma.
Yes.
Is that available?
It is no longer available because I was 12 and yeah, I'm not proud of the songs on that album, so I decided to take it off because people were like, that was the only album that I had. So I had other singles, but people were looking for an album at the time that I took it down. So they were buying that album. And then they would call and be like, hey, I just bought this album. This doesn't sound like you. And I'm like, well, I was 12. So I decided to take it down so that people weren't, like, anybody that bought it, I'm sorry you listened to my 12-year-old singing voice because that was not good. It's gotten a lot better since then, though.
You've got to start somewhere.
Yes.
You've got to start somewhere. Have you got another project out?
I am working on my next project.
Working on your next project?
Yes.
That's great. Now, do you have an estimated time when that will be out?
My next single, so we're working on various singles that I'm going to be releasing every month. So on June 7th is when I will be releasing my next single.
Great.
It'll be called Low.
Low.
Watch out for it. Yes.
Now, do you have more videos than the one that you talked about earlier on YouTube?
The one that I talked about earlier, Volunteer Soldier?
Yeah.
Is that still up? I think it's still up. Yeah, it's still up.
Do you have more out there besides that one? Or
Oh, yes, I do. I have a song that I did called Burn You Down. I did that a couple years ago, but I'm working on doing some more fresh stuff. I recently got out of a label deal that I was with where it was hard to get anything out there, so now we're starting to get the ball rolling.
Welcome to the music business.
Yes. Yeah, but
You signed papers, I own you.
pretty much, yeah. So I got out of that deal, and now I'm starting to get the ball rolling on some new music, some new material, and I'm really excited to share it with everybody.
Now, you said you're releasing a single a month. Do you have a couple out
Yes.
now?
So we're just starting this. So I've been in
Okay.
the studio, been doing a lot of writing. I just did vocals all last week. So my voice was kind of like recovering over the weekend, but I'm excited for these next couple of singles that are coming out. First one will be on June 7th. I think it's going to be like the first Friday of every month. I'm not 100% certain on that, but it'll definitely be once a month.
That's great.
Yeah.
Absolutely wonderful. Why don't we jump another song?
All right, cool. County Highway 115, wearing my ball cap and my blue jeans. AM only works in this radio, but that's fine by me. Reminds me of back when Grandpa told us about the good old days, living the Christian life in this guitar town, setting the woods on fire. The flames went higher and we burned them to the ground. They got you singing all night, all night. Got you slamming on the green light, green light. You got me singing, ooh, 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 ooh. got me singing, ooh, you got me singing all night, all night, all night, all night, all night alone. All the imperfect memories framed above the TV. Mama said, boys, hang up your hats when you walk in, 'cause that's the way of a gentleman. Reminds us of back when Grandpa told us about the good old days, living the Christian life in this guitar town, setting the woods on fire. The flames went higher and we burned them to the ground. They got you singing all night, all night. Got you slamming on the green light, green light. You got me singing, ooh, 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 ooh. You got me singing all night, all night. It makes it not so uptight, uptight. You got me singing, ooh. Singing all night, all night, all night, all night, all night alone. Cause Grandpa told us about the good old days, living the Christian life in this guitar town, setting the woods on fire. The flames went higher and we burned them to the ground. They got you singing all night, all night. Got you slamming on the green light, green light. You got me singing, ooh, ooh, ooh. You got me singing all night, all night. It makes it not so uptight, uptight. You got me singing, ooh, ooh, ooh. You got me singing all night, 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 all night alone. Thank you.
All right. I do have a request for you and the band that was here before you. Vinyl.
Scratch on the vinyl?
I want you to get some vinyl out so we can start spinning you.
I have a song called Scratch on the Vinyl, so
Really?
I thought you were requesting that
No.
song. And I was like, I didn't know he knew that one.
We're going to come to that soon. But,
All right, cool. Yeah, I want to do vinyl so bad.
well, we
Oh
do a
my
vinyl
gosh.
show once a month.
Oh, cool.
The radio station plays singer-songwriters all the time. It's 95%. That's all we are.
That's so cool.
And, of course, the live shows that we have each night. But we do once a month. We sit and do an 8-hour block of vinyl. We sit around and we usually have a theme. Of course, last weekend, we was in Nashville at the Ernest Tubb Record Shop, so we played 8 hours of country.
That's so cool.
We've done Southern rock. We've done British rock. We've done Motown. All types of. We even did one on states. Found the state song, and then either you had to be born in that state or come from that state, or had a song about the state. We did that one time.
That's really cool.
Yeah, there's usually some kind of a theme.
That's awesome. There should be they're cool, like different. I don't know. For some reason, the first thing that went to my mind was like themes, and then I was like, "There's songs about food." Maybe that's just because I'm hungry. Like food songs.
That would be a good one.
There you go. Just eat it, Brian.
Oh, wait a minute. No, no Weird Al. No Weird Al Yankovic.
But he's got so many of them. Taco Grande.
Okay, I'm second. I'm thinking this, guessing this, man.
Oh wow.
Come on, you've got the white stuff in the middle of the Oreo. There's that sigh.
It's just
There
like,
it is.
I give up.
I like to, every vinyl show, I like to throw something in there so I can hear those words. What in the hell is wrong with you? I hear it at least 3 times during the show.
I'm going to ask you now, what in the hell's wrong with you now?
Oh, wow. Real quick, before I start this next song, can you pass me my phone so I can tune this? It's a little hot in here, and my Get Fiddle is...
I have that effect on people.
Tuned it before.
Well, while she's tuning up, why don't we talk about Bonnaroo just a little bit there, Brian?
Yes, June 13th through 16th, we will be at the Bonnaroo Music and Arts Festival in Manchester, Tennessee. It's going to be a great weekend, and it's as we was talking about earlier, I think it's the 3rd year. It's hard to keep up, but I believe it is the 3rd year. It's going to be a great lineup. They've got of course, on Thursday, they're going to have the Grand Ole Opry out there, which I know you're looking forward to.
Absolutely.
They're also going to have headliners Fish, Childish Gambino, Post Malone, Odessa, the Lumineers, Cardi B, Brandy Carlisle, and many, many, many other artists. And we'll be out there doing some live coverage, bringing you exclusive backstage performances, interviews, and lots of other great things happening that weekend. So be sure to check it out. If you're not at Bonnaroo, check it out on WFMCJams.com.
Hey, did you see on Facebook that they burned down the arch last night?
Okay, I saw a picture with Mr. Will down there in Florence. He sent me a picture the other day, and I thought it was a joke. I thought somebody photoshopped. What is going on with that?
Well, they found out that a lot of the wood was rotten in it, and they thought it was going to be a risk, so they burned it down.
Okay, so that's real.
Yeah, that's real.
Okay.
I figured they would have waited till
interesting.
after
Yeah.
Bonnaroo, though.
Well, I thought like every year they replace that arch anyways. I mean, they always make a different design on it, but who knows?
Right. Let's get back into a song, Ciera.
Alrighty. Well, since we were talking about vinyl,
Yay!
I have a song called Scratch on the Vinyl. This song I wrote shortly after I went to the Rock and Pod Expo, and they were selling vinyls there, and I got this scratched up, old, beaten down Fleetwood Mac Rumors album. And the guy was like, "You can have it for $5. I've been trying to get rid of that thing for so long. Nobody will buy it because it doesn't really play right anymore." And I was like, I want this so bad because it was from 1976 and it was amazing. So I got back home and I put it in the record player, and I'm not gonna lie, it didn't sound the best, but it was so cool to listen to. My little brother walks in the room and he's like, "That record has all the perfect scratches on it." And I was like, "You just blew my mind. I'm gonna go write a song." So I came out of it with this. Same carpet, same floor, same scratch on the door, and the dent in the wall from that fight. The marks on the table, the scratched up wood panel from 1979. Please don't leave this. I'm gonna miss this. You're the perfect scratch on the vinyl. An imperfect thing, but I like it. Like the memories, like the bad things, like the smell of your sweet cigar. You're the perfect scratch on the vinyl. Lock it up safe so nothing replaces the way that I feel right now. Love the marks on the trim, the smell of cinnamon, and the skip in the beautiful sound. Please don't leave this, I'm gonna miss this. You're the perfect scratch on the vinyl, an imperfect thing, but I like it. Like the memories, like the bad things, like the smell of your sweet cigar. You're the perfect scratch on the vinyl. Scratch on the vinyl. Scratch on the vinyl. Don't wanna wake up, wanna keep on dreaming. You're the perfect scratch on the vinyl, the kind of thing I just shake my head and smile. Like the memories, like the bad things, like the smell of your sweet cigar. Like the funny things, like the stories, like the sound of the engine in your car. Like the memories, like the bad things, like the smell of your sweet cigar. You're the perfect scratch on the vinyl. Perfect scratch on the vinyl.
That was the song that made me want to book you, actually.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that was my favorite song that I heard. I believe it was Belcourt Taps.
Yes.
Where I saw you.
Yeah, that's where we met.
That's right.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. That is so cool.
Yeah, that was my favorite song that night. So,
Well, I am really glad you like it.
yeah. Well, I got a small collection. There's only 10,000.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh. I have 3 and I treasure them with I can't imagine having 10,000.
Oh yeah.
Holy moly. Well, when I get vinyl, I will give it to you and then you will have 10,001.
There you go.
Awesome.
There you go. I'm looking forward to that.
I am too. I'm really looking forward to getting vinyls.
That's my goal for my next album. Actually, I want to cut the next album. I'm working on that now.
Oh, cool.
And then I want to do a GoFundMe and do like a greatest hits package of the 2 albums together on vinyl.
That would be so cool. Yeah.
Maybe someday.
Vinyls are so cool. There are some weird things, though, that people do with vinyls. Have you seen some of them?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't know this, and it popped up in my Facebook feed. But when you die, you can get your ashes made into a vinyl. I don't want people to play me. That's just weird to me. That freaked me out a little bit.
That's got to sound terrible.
Yeah.
With the ash in it.
Yeah, that would not sound good.
No, not at all.
No, it would just kind of be for nothing. Like, hey, there she is, or there he is. Doesn't sound very good.
Right. Well, they said you could do your voice or something like that on the record and then have your ashes pressed into it.
That
No,
just
thank
seems
you.
creepy to me.
Yeah, that just
No,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
No.
that's all right.
No, no, thank you.
I see that Jack White has done some liquid-filled records.
Liquid-filled records? How does that even work?
They I'm not 100% sure. I know he drilled a little hole, and then it was a clear Coke bottle clear record, and then filled it with what looks like antifreeze. So when the record spins, the liquid just moves all over the record.
I can see him doing something like that, though. He's a weird guy.
He's got a really weird record over there that has got a hidden song in it. The only way that you can get to the hidden song is to break the record.
What?
Okay.
He's that kind of guy, though. So this is a funny story about him. I've never met him. I've seen him in concert, and I've been to his house, but I've never met him. We needed a microphone for something that we were recording, either a year ago or 2 years ago or something. So the producer that I was working with, he was like, we need to get this microphone. I'm going to call Jack. And I was like, Jack? And he's like, White. And I was 13 and 14 at the time, and I was just clueless. I was just like, oh, okay, we're going to go to your buddy Jack White's house. So we drive to his house, and he has this weird cat patio set up. He has 3 or 4 cats, and it's this enclosed patio with the cat climbers and catnip all the way around. We had to walk through this to get to his studio. And I was just like, this guy must really love cats because he decked out his patio for these little cats. And so we walk into his studio, and it's one of the coolest studios I've ever been in. It was really cool. And the producer I was working with, he walks in, grabs the microphone. He's like, you guys can look around a little bit if you want. I'll be in the car. And I was just like, okay. So I looked around. I didn't want to be intrusive or anything, but I looked around. I looked in the vocal booth, and then I was like, all right, I don't feel comfortable just wandering around Jack White's studio, so I'm going to go back in the car. I'm not going to lie, though, I took pictures. So.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
No, nothing wrong with that at all. Well, we just did the vinyl show last weekend at Ernest Tubbs, and I guess Jack comes in there quite often and he goes and sits in Ernest's old office and make phone calls. Instead of going to Third Man Records, he comes down to Ernest Tubb to make his phone calls.
Well, I guess he can do that because he's Jack White. Just walks in and just says hi to the cashier, sup, Debbie, and then just walks to the back. I'll be in the office.
Now, do you have a favorite song that you've written recently?
I do. So I'm actually working on this song in the studio. I just got the okay from the other writers on it to go forward with it, so I'm really happy about that. But this one is called Tell Me About Your Girlfriend. Do you want me to play it?
Sure.
All right, cool. This one's called Tell Me About Your Girlfriend. Even if I don't get your kisses, even if I don't get your love, when you talk, boy, I wanna listen. Tell me everything you're thinking of. And even though it might be pointless, I read between the lines. Don't you worry, boy, I know it, you're not mine. Tell me about your girlfriend. Does she make you laugh like me to the point where it gets harder to breathe? Tell me about your girlfriend. Oh, does she even know that when you fight with her and where you go? Tell me who she's talking to when I'm the one talking to you. Do I make her jealous too? Tell me about your girlfriend. I hope a Cupid picks a new target and you're around when he takes aim. I hope you're at least thinking about it, but until that day, tell me about your girlfriend. Does she make you laugh like me to the point where it gets harder to breathe? Tell me about your girlfriend. Oh, does she even know that when you fight with her and where you go? Tell me who she's talking to when I'm the one talking to you. Do I make her jealous too? Tell me about your girlfriend. Yeah, the way you talk about her, boy, I think you could do better if you're looking for someone new. Yeah, the way you talk about her, boy, I think you could do better, and I know who to choose. Tell me about your girlfriend. Does she make you laugh like me to the point where it gets harder to breathe? Tell me about your girlfriend. Oh, does she even know that when you fight with her and where you go? Tell me who she's talking to when I'm the one talking to you. Do I make her jealous too? Tell me about your girlfriend. Oh, does she even know? Tell me about your girlfriend. 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 Thank you.
Do you have a website yet or social media?
I have social media. You can go check me out on social media. My website is under construction right now, but you can definitely check me out on social media. It would be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'll also be letting y'all know when the next singles come out over there and stuff for, like, I'm playing 2 more stages than I am right now, CMA Fest week, and those events will be up. I'm playing one at Live Oak on the, what is it?
June 6th.
June 6th. I can remember song lyrics, but for some reason, dates just like fly over my head. June 6th at 1:30, Live Oak. Yes, that's where I'm playing as of right now. The other 2 events are in the works, but over on social media is where you can find the other 2 events coming soon.
Well, good. I encourage anybody that's listening to look at Ciera MacKenzie's Facebook page, Instagram, and follow, like us as well, the radio station. Like us, follow us.
Yes.
Ciera, anytime you have something going on, share it to us
Yeah, definitely.
so we can help get the word out for you.
Oh, thank you.
Ciera, we got time for one more song if you want to
One more
jump into
song?
one.
I would love to.
All right.
So this is the song that I will be releasing on June 7th.
Ooh, exclusive.
It's called, yes, exclusive. This one is called Low. You know my name, you've got my number, but you don't know a thing about me, baby. Name my favorite color. I am what I am. You are too, but you're about as good for me as the grass is blue. I'm a green-eyed rebel, smile, born to be a wild child living in the fast lane. And don't tell me who to be, you ain't gonna change me. I ain't a puppet on a string. You keep calling me honey, flashing your money. But didn't your mama teach you some manners? I like my heels like I like my standards high. How'd you get so low, 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 low? Low, 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 low. right stuff. You're calling me baby, well I'm calling your bluff. I ain't so blind that I can't see what's coming. Before I let you walk all over me, I'm gonna take off running. I'm a green-eyed rebel, smile, born to be a wild child, living in the fast lane. Don't tell me who to be, you ain't gonna change me. I ain't a puppet on a string. You keep calling me honey, flashing your money. But didn't your mama teach you some manners? I like my heels like I like my standards high. How'd you get so low? How'd you get so low? Well, you put on a show. And I'm like so. And boy, it's time to go. I'm a green-eyed rebel, smile, born to be a wild child, living in the fast lane. Don't tell me who to be, you ain't gonna change me. I ain't a puppet on a string. You keep calling me honey, flashing your money. But didn't your mama teach you some manners? I like my heels like I like my standards high. How'd you get so low? Thank you.
What a great song.
Thank you so
Ciera
much.
MacKenzie, everybody. Excuse me. Fog in my throat. We got another powerhouse show coming up again next week. Starting at 7 p.m. will be Rachel Lipsky. And following Rachel will be Dallas Remington. So it's going to be another very big powerhouse show. Check our website, WFMCJams.com, or the Facebook page, WFMC Jams. And you can see upcoming shows. You can see the archives of video of the past shows. With that, I'm going to say thank you to Chris out there at Heat FM Radio. And I'm also going to say thank you for Ear Candy Rockin' Radio in Muscle Shoals, our second week with them. Thank you, Brian, for all your hard work. You get us out there sounding good anyhow. You can't make me look good, but
No, not that good.
Mark, you cannot take another Tuesday off. But you all have a safe trip home. We'll see you next week.